back. Let's talk about where I find my loads and the types of driving that you're going to do. And, if you're trying to stay local, most of these aren't going to be for you. If you do your research and you bought a van or a cargo van or a small box truck and you want to stay home every day, you're probably going to need to live near a big city or between two big cities. I've looked on Google and I typed in things like owner operator cargo van, dedicated route, and the cities around me. And there were lots of interesting opportunities. They don't make lots of money, probably less than $1,000 a week for most of them, depending on what you want to do. There were lots of opportunities for this, what's called last mile deliveries. For instance, picking stuff up at Lowe's, appliances, patio furniture, whatever, and delivering it. I can't do that right now because I've got some bad wheels and I just can't do a bunch of lifting or that type of thing. But, interesting opportunities. Those probably require a lift gate or something like that. But just use your imagination, get on Google, and you'll find what you're looking for. I promise you, sooner or later. So just to start off, I use DAT and Truck Stop almost exclusively. And I'm probably gonna, after this, I've been home a week, probably be at home another week. And then after that, I'll probably sign up with one of these other load boards that I've been hearing about. But for right now, that's what I've used. And it's worked out okay. Right now it's slow. It's August 2022. The market's down, loads are down. And this is the lull time of year anyway. So, the loads are few and far between, and you have to really get into a good area to start making the big money if you have a cargo van like mine. But so let's start out here. Landstar. Landstar puts a lot of their loads on the DAT and Truck Stop load boards, but not all of them. If you have brand new authority, you can go sign up with Landstar right off the bat. And they have lots of hotshot stuff and, expedited stuff. So a good place to find loads like that. Just off the subject real quick, if you're just starting out and you just got your authority, places like Landstar, Schneider, Swift, JB Hunt, all those places, if you sign up with them, you can also get their fuel card and their maintenance programs. You can sign up for that and get those discounts too. It doesn't work so well for a cargo van, but if you got a big truck, it's just a tip there. But moving on, Shipley. You hear a lot about this one on the load boards, and it's got a lot of loads on there, but it's pretty much useless if you're an OTR person and you're moving around a little bit or a lot. This is a lot of people, individuals listing stuff they want moved for pennies on the dollar. And I mean stuff like they have 5 boxes of clothes they won't move from Louisiana to Arkansas. Or, they have a motorcycle part they won't ship 3,000 miles for $2. A lot of stuff on here goes for really, really cheap. And it's because anybody with a pickup or a car can pick those things up and move it for them if they happen to be going in that direction at a certain time. That's the real bad thing about this one. It would work out okay to get some really small partials and make a few extra bucks, except for the fact that the bidding process, they have like a week and a half to 2 week bidding process. So if you're moving around the country like I am, moving these loads back and forth state to state, that doesn't work out at all. You can't put in a bid because you don't know where you're going to be in a week or week and a half from now. So the other thing about this, I heard a couple of guys on YouTube bragging about making money with these water contracts. Now, what is considered a good amount of money is very subjective. You cannot make any money, in my opinion, doing these pallets of water. What they entail is you going to a Sam's Club, picking up a 2,000-pound pallet of water, delivering it to a business or someplace like that. And I've bid on about 30 of these, just trying to see if I could get my foot in the door and, because I can do 2 of these at a time. But the problem is everybody with a pickup truck or what it looks like to me, everybody that just wants to make some beer and cigarette money are doing these for $20 to $30 a piece, and you cannot make any money at that. So just the process of this. If you bid on one, say in Houston's a big city, and you're going to spend 30 minutes going over to get this pallet of water. It may take them 30 minutes to get to you to load this thing if you're lucky. You drive 30 more minutes to deliver it, and it takes you 30 minutes to get somebody to take it off with a forklift. So you've invested 2 hours in this, and you're only going to make $25. This doesn't make sense. That barely covers your fuel and your insurance. And like I said, you might have enough for beer and cigarettes at the end of it. So if you think you're going to jump on Shipley and make money doing those water things like you see some of these guys, just be prepared that you're going to net about $6 an hour. So not worth it for me. There are other things on there. If you want to have a moving service and move people, you might be able to make a little money with that, but be prepared, because these people live in second and third story apartments, and they probably want their crap moved to another second or third floor apartment. So lots of little things on there where people they want their stuff moved for just pennies on the dollar, and I'm not going to do that. Mothership is a real interesting one. This one offers routes like the final mile route, where you can deliver stuff from Lowe's, appliances and whatever, different stores, and 5 or 6 deliveries, and you're done. Of course, most of these are probably going to want somebody with a lift gate, but they're dedicated runs and they're around town, and I don't know how much they pay because I signed up for it. I went through the whole process of connecting my bank to it and doing all I needed to do. I got to the final step, and they said, send pictures of your truck. I did that. And then all of a sudden they sent a message back saying, oh, Mothership isn't hiring anymore or putting on any more contractors right now because we don't have enough work. And I said, wait a minute, I live in between Houston and Dallas. You don't have any work in Houston or Dallas? Nope, we sure don't. And we'll get back to you when we do. So, interesting, but didn't work out. Veritread. I'm on this one. This one looks like a lot of auctions and stuff to be picked up at auctions. Now, I've done that quite a bit in the big truck, picking up at Ritchie Brothers and auctions like that, and loads pay pretty good. If you have a hot shot rig where you can pick up tractors or equipment like that, you could probably make some really good money. There's a lot of little stuff moving on these, but again, it's kind of like the Shipley thing where it's you bid on it and you have to wait a week to see if you won the bid, and it just doesn't work out for me, but it could be some money made on there. 123 load board. I signed up for this one a long time ago, got off of it really quick. It's mainly for big trucks. At that time, I didn't try, a lot of the little cargo van loads to see what they were on. But I know that this one's mainly for big trucks. But if anybody else has got any experience with the cargo vans or anything like that on that load board, let me know. Truck Smarter. I've seen a couple of guys that are getting paid or sponsored by Truck Smarter to advertise for them. This is a load board. They claim, it's a free load board. Everything's free. Well, yeah, but they're getting all their loads from other free load boards. So, if you're thinking you're going to jump on here and getting lots of different loads, you're probably going to get 90% JB Hunt type loads or JB Hunt themselves. And lots of times you actually have to go sign up for like JB Hunt. Well, of course, you're going to have to sign up for them if you have your own authority. But all these other companies, and then connect your load board to this load board in order to be able to see those loads. So, take that however you want. It's worthless to me because it doesn't offer really any exclusive loads that I don't already get on DAT or Truck Stop or other free load boards already. Truckloads. This is a Trucker Path type partner to Trucker Path. Has quite a few loads for big trucks. but I've yet to see any loads that'll fit on my truck. C.H. Robinson, big boys out there. Um, they have lots of cargo van loads. I never see them on C.H. Robinson. I always see them on DAT or Truck Stop. But one of the problems with these guys, and I'm not sure why, on a couple of loads I've called C.H. Robinson and that I've seen their loads, and they say, oh no, even if it's 5 feet long, it's only one pallet and it's only 4 feet tall. Oh, that's got to go on a van. We can't put that on a cargo van. But one of these loads I called on, yeah, we got to put that on the van. It won't fit on a cargo van. And so I hung up, I got back on the load board, and I saw a load that looked really similar to that listed by a different broker. I got that load, and I went to pick it up and got the paperwork, and it was the same C.H. Robinson load that they refused to put on a van. It fit perfectly on my cargo van. So, yeah, but I hate double booking those things because you usually get some foreign agency that really messes you over, but that one worked out okay. Now, these are ones that I have not tried, but I just wanted to put them on here so you guys, if you've tried them, you let me know, or if you want to try them. Hound, Haul Pay, Shipped, Easer, Freight Driver, and this one, I've heard a couple people tell me that my virtual fleet is pretty good. I think it's the same people who do the, not Comdata, but the Qualcomm's. I'm not certain, but I think it is. Comfreight, don't know anything about them. Now, this one is probably the one I'm going to sign up for here in the next couple of weeks just to see how it works. They don't have any kind of free trial membership or anything like that. But the basic package is $50, and you only get access to about half of their loads. I'm not sure how that works. But they have a $100 package where you get access to a whole lot more loads. They're going to get all the money they can, I guess. But that's that. That's, like I said, DAT and Truck Stop is getting me paid right now. It's what I'm finding all my loads on. And what you find, even like, timer's about to go off here. Okay. So even with the big truck, I was signed up for all the major carriers you can think of, trying to find loads everywhere. 90% of the loads come from DAT and Truck Stop. Even places like Landstar, they're going to list theirs on there. Mercer's going to list some of theirs on there. Swift, Schneider, they're all going to list their loads on DAT and Truck Stop. They may not list all of their loads on there, but they're going to list a lot of them on those because they know those are the two main sources everybody uses. Now, using those two for cargo van, what I found is here in Texas, there are just a ton of hot shot loads for a hot shot truck and trailer. There are very few cargo van loads. Now, when I went up to the Northeast last week, it was sort of the opposite. There were quite a few cargo van loads, expedited van loads, sprinter van loads, and a few hotshot van loads or hotshot trailer loads mixed in there. But I've talked, these hotshot loads that are meant for truck and trailer, I've talked probably 20-30% of what I do are those loads where I talk an agent into, putting that load on my cargo van and going with it. So, again, I've also talked to several guys at truck stops or gas stations. These cargo van drivers, they pull up. I start a conversation with them, and these guys, they keep things close to the vest. They've got some secret load board that they don't want me to know about, and that's fine. But I'm going to share my information, and hopefully I can help you. And if you've used any of these other ones that I haven't that are working out real well, you can help me. Let me know which ones are working out for you, and we'll help each other.